What is going on, guys? Welcome to Gregolos TV. We have the JLAB open ear wireless buds. And what are these? They are wireless buds that kind of sit on top of your ear so they don't go all the way into your ear. So if you're prone to like ear infections, or when you're doing an activity outside, have it be mowing the lawn, or maybe you're riding your bike, or you're just somewhere you actually want to hear what's going on, these are going to be great for that. So these go for 80 bucks. We're going to do an unboxing. I'm going to set them up. I'm going to tell you what I think about them. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. So while I'm getting these out, they do come with a 2-year warranty, 30-day return policy, get up to 24 hours of battery life with the case, or 7 hours just through the buds. Here's the case they come in. Very, very nice case to protect everything. And it has a little, I guess you could put a little clip there. It's not, more of like a identity tag, but you could slip through something right there if you wanted to kind of grip it a little bit better. This is very, very nice. Very, very premium feeling. You also get your kind of terms and conditions, how to use it. You get all that kind of paperwork. Let's open this up though. Let's see what we get when we actually open this. Oh, wow. This is, and they're, if you know them, JLAB, they're known for like this kind of turquoise color, especially on the boxes, and they have it inside here. And they also, this is cool, I love seeing this, they end up giving you a little USB-C to USB cable, which is great. So I love that as well, and that will allow you to charge it. And I love that it's like blue, it has a lot of character and look to it. Wow, this case is totally different. So the case itself is even open as well. So like usually when you get something like this, especially like an earbuds case, which I don't have it up in front of me, it'll be all closed off. This is not closed off. And the way they come off, they just go on like that. And then when you're ready, you just put them right back on and they charge. There is a USB-C cable right there. This case does not wirelessly charge. So if you need to wireless charge, it will not. You will have to only be able to charge with the cable, which I guess for me, not a huge deal. I would have liked to have it, but not the end of the world. Here's what the buds look like. And you can see they have these little blue stickers on. So you will want to take those little blue stickers off in order to actually use these and get them going and actually charge them. You can see that's going to be, it shows the little charging connectors when you take those off. So after you take those little blue stickers off the buds, put them back on here. And then when you want to pair them, make sure if it's the first time, you can just pull them off and they'll end up in pairing mode. But if it's the second or third time, what you want to do is turn the Bluetooth off on the other devices that you have and pull these off, and then they'll go into pairing mode. So since this is the first time I'm going to do that, I'm just going to peel them off of the case, and it says JLAB and then it says pairing mode. So at that point, I'm going to go on my phone this time. And they end up showing up as JLAB Open Sport. So just tap on that. We'll go through the pairing process, hit pair, and they're now connected. This is a recording with these headphones plugged into my phone via Bluetooth, and it picking it up through these headphones. So if you take a phone call, or if you're just doing any kind of recording, this is going to be what it sounds like. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of how good or bad the microphones actually are. So these do have touch controls, and the controls actually work pretty well. And I took a picture of it so you can just kind of see how they work. But basically on the left and right is where you can tap, and it shows you exactly where to tap. If you want to control the volume, you can do that with one tap on either side to go up or down. And then you have Siri, you double tap it to bring up Google or iOS, or to go back or forward a track, press and hold it either on the left or the right side, depending upon what you're trying to do. If you want to switch between the EQs, so like the preset EQs, they have the JLAB Signature and the Balanced. The Signature will probably should sound better for you, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And Balanced is more of a flat sound. If you want to turn these off, you can see turn off the Bluetooth from your device settings. JLAB Open Sport will power off after 3 minutes of no connection. So to get these onto your ears, because you're not going to put them in your ear, because that's not what these are, they're open ear, you basically just wrap it around your ear, and you can see it stays pretty good. This one, for some reason on the right side, even though I have it all the way wrapped around and pushed against my ear, it tends to get loose. I'm not totally sure why. Maybe it's the design of my ear. I feel like my ears are the same exact kind of design, but for me, that's what they are like. The other thing I wanted to mention is at the bottom of the case, these little clips, and if you wear glasses, you can clip these on, and I'll show you that right now. So you peel these parts out at the bottom here. So to remove these little hooks so that you can put on those little ear glass attachments, you literally just slide it. So you just slide it towards yourself depending upon how you're holding it. And then when you slide them onto your glasses, you literally just clip them on and kind of adjust them where you want them. So that's kind of what it looks like. I know someone's probably gonna ask it. Yes, these do work with just one earbud in your ear if you wanna go that route. So I basically always say these about these open ear buds is that when you do listen to them, you can't go into thinking that these are going to sound better than traditional earbuds that literally go right in your ear. It's impossible. They just won't do something like that. And you know, do these sound as good as regular traditional earbuds? No, they don't. They just don't have the same volume and bass and quality of sound. But do they still sound good to where if you did listen to it, you could enjoy what you're listening to? And yes, they do that. They leave your ear canals basically open, but you can still hear the audio at a pretty good quality. So they do sound pretty good. They're just, again, they're not as bassy, or as the quality's not as good, and you know, it's lesser, but it still sounds good. It does have some oomph to it. The JLAB preset on there, that quality, the JLAB EQ, definitely sounds better than the flat EQ. You can definitely tell a difference. The JLAB preset has a more oomph and more quality of sound and louder. It definitely would be what I would use on these if I was using these all the time. These are sweat and some like rain resistance built into these. So if you're gonna, you know, worried about that kind of thing, it is built into these. But otherwise, let's talk about these. You know, should you buy these? These are for people that are want to go on a bike ride or some kind of activity like that where they want to hear their surroundings. They want to keep their ear canals open, and they still want to hear what's going on themselves, but also listen into audio. And they do a good job at that. It's also for somebody that maybe doesn't have to bike, but maybe walks or runs. And again, they still want that ability to use these and not be worried about if someone's running up and next to them or a car is near them. They can hear that still. Where that comes into a little bit issue, at least on my side, and I could be doing something different wrong, which is totally a thing, is like I said, this right ear one just continually gets loose on me. You can see I can shake my right ear and it's pretty good. It's not getting loose, but this one on the right, it just continually gets loose. It's really strange, and I can sit it at any angle and it still kind of gets loose. Maybe you'll be fine in that regard. I do like that it clips onto your glasses, which is cool. It has that little built-in feature at the bottom of the case. It's very ingenious. I love that. And I love that it's built into the case as well for that. I thought the microphone sounded decent. Obviously, it's not going to be like amazing on there in terms of using it for everything. You're not going to like record an album on these for that, but for a phone call or something like that, it's pretty much good. The controls on these, they work. They're pretty good. I feel like they're not as good as traditional earbuds that just sit in your ear. That, like, I feel like those work better, but they do work in terms of, you put this in your ear and you press, up here, or to do the different actions, turn on, go to the next track, turn up the volume, all this stuff. Again, it works pretty good, just not amazing. So overall, they're pretty interesting. They're pretty big too when it comes down to it. They have a little bit of bulk to them. I would personally give these I'm not comparing these fully to just traditional earbuds, because those for me fit better into my life, but I like these in terms of using these on a basis of being safe when you work out or when you go outside to kind of hear still what's going on. So for that matter, for open earbuds, they're comfortable for the most part and stuff. I'd personally give these a 6 out of 10 due to the fact that they just don't fully fit with my right ear all that much. If they did, I'd push it up to probably a 7.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. If you want to pick them up, link down below. You do get a 30-day return policy and a 2-year warranty. So if these break or you don't like them within 30 days, return them. Or if they break for whatever reason, not for your fault, but manufacturer defect, you can return them, get a replacement as long as it's within 2 years. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.